Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the E-Rena here in Monterey Park for another edition of Husky basketball right here live on Sportsnet USA.net. I'm Albert Robles in for Dan Godino, the normal voice of Husky basketball here tonight, bringing you all the action. Tonight, the Huskies will tip off against the Porterville Pirates. Pirates come in today's matchup with an overall record of 2-2, while your Huskies come in with a record of 1-2 here for tonight. Today is, of course, their home opener. So the Huskies tonight will look to get their second win of the season, go up 500, and get their first win here at home here tonight as we go over the rosters here tonight. You can hear that from the PA announcer. So your starters for tonight for Porterville: number 0, Elijah Gomez; number 1, Justin Sabater; number 10, Raven Ortiz; number 11, Amari Thomas; number 35, Owen Patterson. For your Huskies, number 2, Cameron Williams; number 11, July O'Keefe; number 22, Dylan Godfrey; number 32, Gregory Melvin. And your fifth and final starter for your Huskies, number 33, Brandon Wilson. So getting ready to tip off here today for our home opener. And Porterville wins the tip-off. That was Thomas who won the tip-off for the Pirates. Passed it off to Elijah Gomez. Back over to Owen Patterson, over to Gomez. Gives it over to Ortiz, finds the far corner. Ortiz for 3, puts it up. Air ball. So that's Cameron Williams who checks it in. Brings it into half court, guarded by Gomez. Drive up the lane for Cameron Williams is blocked. Ball pushed out of bounds by Porterville, so it will be Husky ball. Inbound pass deflected, but recovered. Shot attempt by Godfrey, no good. Rebound Huskies. Ortiz with the steal. Going up, go for the layup. Off the glass, recovered by Godfrey. Here's Williams. Drive up the lane, lays it up, and in for 2. So Huskies able to draw first blood here tonight. So here's Amari Thomas. It's guarded by Brandon Wilson. Thomas over to Gomez. Around the world, Thomas puts it up off the rim, is recovered by East LA. O'Keefe gets it over to Melvin, who shoots, no good. .20 seconds on the shot clock. Goes for the inside pass. Huskies put it up off the rim. Gomez takes it up, gets it over to Ortiz. Finds the open man in Patterson. Patterson shoots for 2. Huskies being quick, moving the ball here. Cameron Williams tries to drive it in. Ball's knocked away by Porterville, but East LA recovers. Godfrey to Williams. Williams shoots for 3. It's good. Gomez guarded by Williams. Over to Patterson. So Justin Sabater off the glass. Husky ball. This is Williams guarded by Shorts. Rogue pass recovered by Porterville. Shorts drive it in, gets it over to Allen. East LA fighting to keep it in bounds, still Pirates ball. Patterson finds Ortiz. It'll be Shorts who handles it right now. Shorts drives it in, puts it up for 2, good. Williams over to Wilson. To the outside for 3 for Godfrey, hits it. So here's Kivas Shorts, guarded by Williams. Gets it over to Ortiz. Tries to advance the ball. Over to the outside to Thomas. Thomas loses the ball a little bit. Able to recover, keeps control. A little bit of fumbling mistake there. Pirates turn it over to East LA. Here's Godfrey. Puts it up. Just off the rim. Rebounded by Thomas. Ortiz over to Thomas. Finds Allen. Back over to the outside to Shorts. Looks like Shorts there stepped out of bounds, so turnover for East LA. So 8-4 lead here for your Huskies. 4:20 left on the clock. So we do have some substitutions here. So Godfrey inbounds. That was Shamar Morrow who had control, throws it out of bounds, so turns it over to the Pirates. Kiva Shorts guarded by Morrow. Shorts gets it over to Patterson. Drives it in a little bit more. And a foul. That was Allen who draws it. So foul charge to Deshaun Ortiz. It sends Allen to the floor. Free throw is good for Allen, so Porterville back within 1. Ball stays inbounds, controlled, put up by Melvin for 2. Allen guarded by Melvin. Some players of similar stature. Gets it over to Akiva Shorts. Shorts drives it in, puts it up, off the rim, rebounded by Morrow. Morrow over to the far side corner, drives in, looking for a layup, loses control, out of bounds. So ball was ruled out on the Pirates. Will still be East LA. Morrow inbounds. Found Wilson, who puts it in for 2, and Wilson also draws the foul. So 12-7 Huskies as Wilson goes to the free throw line. And Wilson free throw is good. Raven Ortiz inbounds to Elijah Gomez. So Javon Langston guarding Shorts gets it over to Ortiz. Ortiz puts it up for 3 and is good. So three-pointer is good. Foul charge to Deshaun Ortiz. And that'll send Raven Ortiz to the charity stripe. Morrow finds Wilson. Back to the outside to Morrow. Morrow pass to the inside lane. Over to Baker Beal. So foul charge to Justin Sabater. .12:41 left here in the first. Foul charge to 33, Brandon Wilson. So that whistle was on Porterville, so that takes it over right back to East LA. Inbounds over to Wilson. Wilson shoots and is good. Ortiz inbounds to Akiva Shorts. Shorts guarded by Morrow. Shorts to the near corner. Pass goes rogue, recovered by East LA. Morrow dribbles to half court. Puts it up, off the glass, rebounded by East LA. ball deflected out of bounds. Porterville ball. Shorts takes it up past half court. Over to Thomas. To Gomez. Back over to Shorts. He's on the far side. A little bit of a flop there by Javon Langston. So still remains Porterville ball. So on the floor right now are Gomez, Shorts, Ortiz, Thomas, and Gorman for the Pirates. And for East LA, Williams, Deshaun Ortiz, Javon Langston, Gregory Melvin, and Baker Beal. Raven Ortiz guarded by Deshaun Ortiz. And a backcourt violation turns it over to East LA. Here's Williams. Gets it over to Melvin. Melvin guarded by Thomas. Over his head, good for two. Ortiz inbounds to Amari. Here's Shorts. East LA trying to play some good defense here. Pass inbounded to David Gorman, who drives it in, puts it up for two. Melvin to Deshaun Ortiz, gets it over to Williams. Finds the open Beal, who puts it up for three. So first points of the night for Baker Beal, and it's a three-pointer. Here's Akiva Shorts, guarded by Williams. Shorts finds an A and lays it up for two. So that brings us to a timeout called by East LA. We'll take a quick break ourselves. You're watching Husky basketball right here on Sportsnet, USA.net. So we're back at the end of our timeout. You're watching Husky basketball right here on Sportsnet, USA.net. We're live from the E-Rena. I'm Albert Robles in for Dan Godino here today, bringing you all the basketball action. So Huskies taking it in here. Little lob pass, no good. Porterville recovers. Here's Shorts. Steal by number 11. And the ball knocked out of the hands of July O'Keefe. So ball was off of Porterville, so it remains Husky ball. Here's Williams. He draws a foul. So Williams will shoot 2 here. So first shot goes in, second shot goes around the rim, stolen by Baker Beal. Beal gets it in, who puts it up, but airbounds. Little weird sequence there. So it was put up by Langston, who missed, recovered by Porterville, stolen by Langston again, who puts it up and goes right around the rim, sinks it in for another 2. So 23-15 in favor of East LA, as Porterville calls a timeout after that sequence of events. So we'll take a quick break ourselves. You're watching Husky basketball right here on Sportsnet USA.net. So that concludes the Porterville timeout. So Porterville ball, 9:01 left here in the first. East LA leading Porterville by 8, scores 23-15. Revan Ortiz inbounds over to David Gorman. Gets it over to DeMarcus Allen. Pass over to Shorts, Joe's up past half court. Beal guarding Shorts. Over to Thomas, far side corner. Shoots, no good. Rebound made by Langston. And Langston draws the foul. So foul charge to DeMarcus Allen, number 32. It's a second personal foul of the night. So Javon Langston will shoot for 2 here. First one off the rim. And misses the second. Porterville with the rebound. Here's Ortiz. Make it a fast break here, up to pass court. Over to the far side to DeMarcus Allen, shoots off the rim, rebounded by East LA. Cameron Williams goes for a shot himself, off the rim, rebounded by Porterville. Akiva Shorts trying to make a move here as he's guarded by Cameron Williams. Out towards the near corner, finds a lane, drives it in, goes for a pass, is Rogan, stolen by O'Keefe. Another rogue pass. So back-to-back turnovers here. Mari Thomas on the far corner, loses possession. That's Melvin credited there with the steal. Lays it up just off the glass. Thomas back over to Gorman for 3. Gregory Melvin puts it in, good for 2. Here's Akiva Shorts, guarded by Cameron Williams. On the floor, Raven Ortiz, Amari Thomas, DeMarcus Allen, and David Gorman. For your Huskies, Cameron Williams, July O'Keefe, Javon Langston, Gregory Melvin, and Baker Beal. Porterville loses possession off the hands there of Baker Beal out of bounds, so gives it right back over to the Pirates of Porterville. So back on the floor now is number 3, Shamar Morrow. Also checking in, number 12, Deshaun Ortiz. So Ortiz, Godfrey, Morrow, Williams, and Melvin currently on the floor for East LA. So the reason for the delay here, there's trying to clean up a little bit of a wet spot on the opposite side of the court from what you currently see. It's trying to make sure players stay safe, make sure that no one slips on anything. So 6:18 left here in the first. Huskies lead 25-18. Porterville ball as Raven Ortiz inbounds over to Elijah Gomez. So Gomez guarded by Williams. Manages, gets it over to Gorman, guarded by Godfrey. DeMarcus Allen, heavily guarded by Godfrey, finds an open lane. Pass over to Gorman, goes wide. The miscommunication here, Raven Ortiz finds. Shot clock violation called on the Pirates. So that turns it over to East LA. On the floor now for East LA, number 25, Hassan Huey. Here's Godfrey. Takes it for himself, puts it up for 2. Off the glass, rebounded by Morrow. Unable to get the put back 2. So pushing foul called on Shamar Morrow. Ortiz over to Allen. Elijah Gomez takes the ball, approaching half court. Here's Gorman. Back over to Allen, finds an open spot, puts it up for two, in and out, rebounded by East LA. Here's Hassan Huey. Gets it over to Melvin, who shoots. Bad shot, rebounded by Ortiz, knocked out of bounds. So out of bounds on East LA, Porterville ball. Gomez gets it over to Gorman. Finds the inner lane pass over to Gomez, who shoots and misses entirely. East LA rebounds and a little turnover here by East LA. Amari Thomas, air ball rebounded by Godfrey. Hassan Huey here. Over to Morrow. Morrow finds Deshaun Ortiz, trying to get rid of Raven Ortiz. Gets it into Melvin. Goes for a layup, couldn't find the net. Porterville with the defensive rebound. Gomez with some great footwork there as he juked Huey out of his shoes. So here's Shamar Morrow. He's guarded by Allen. Huskies lead by 5, 25-20. To Deshaun. So ball deflected by Porterville off the rogue pass of Ortiz. So still remains Husky ball. Hassan Huey will inbound. Substitutions here. So Shamar Morrow comes off the floor. Coming in for him is number 11, July O'Keefe. So inbound pass knocked out of bounds yet again by Porterville. So still remains Husky ball. Ortiz with the deep inbound pass over to O'Keefe. He gets it into Godfrey. Godfrey driving in. Quick pass over to Ortiz. Back outside to Huey. Goes for the deep three. Rebounded by Porterville and a foul. So a foul charge to July O'Keefe. That's his first personal foul tonight. Ortiz gets it into DeMarcus Allen. Back over to Akiva Shorts. Shorts guarded by Huey. Huey finds Ortiz. Ortiz drives it in, pushes it to the outside to Amari Thomas, who shoots for three. So Porterville back within two. Godfrey spin move. Shoots, no good. Rebounded by Brandon Wilson with the putback two. Here's Shorts guarded by Huey. Pass deflected by Deshaun Ortiz, taken by Hassan Huey. And another steal by Gorman. Gorman finds DeMarcus Allen, lays it up for two, no good. Recovered by July O'Keefe. Deshaun Ortiz for three. Air ball off of Porterville, recovered by East LA. Godfrey with the two. Ortiz trying to find an open man and calls a timeout. 1:45 left here in the first. With that Porterville timeout, we'll take a break ourselves. You're watching Husky basketball right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So we're back here from the Porterville timeout. 1:45 left here in the first. Huskies lead by 6. Allen guarded by O'Keefe. Gets it over to Shorts right there at half court. David Gorman drives it in a little bit, puts it up for two off the rim. Recovered by Allen. Rogue pass tries to find Akiva Shorts. Turnover. Hassan Huey gets it over to Brandon Wilson with the easy deuce. So here's Shorts, guarded by Sadie Fjelmbane. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So foul charge to Dylan Godfrey. That'll put David Gorman on the line. Gorman shot no good. Rebound. Rebounded by Dylan Godfrey. Jump ball ruled. Husky ball.
He's getting that for you right now.
So here's Hassan Huey. Guarded by Gomez. Huey finds us open man. Gets it into Wilson. Lays it up for two. So officials stopping the game here, looking at the scoreboard. It looks like they're trying to get a correction on the clock. We do have a substitution here, so David Gorman back in for Patterson. So we're trying to get a quick clock correction here, so it should be 33 seconds even left on the clock here according to the officials. So So Huskies swarming. July O'Keefe steals the inbound pass, but loses control. Elijah Gomez able to take it away with it. Ortiz to Allen. Back over to Amari Torres. Back over to Allen. Amari Thomas over to the far corner, gets it over to Elijah Gomez. Shot clock winding down. DeMarcus Allen drives it in, should set up for two, sinks it. And that is the buzzer, so that will be the end of our first half. So Huskies lead the Pirates 33-25. It, of course, is now halftime, so we'll be back for the second half in just a few minutes. You're watching Husky basketball right here on SportsNetUSA.net. I'm Albert Robles. Stay tuned. Second half coming up shortly. And we're back for the start of our second half here tonight. We're live from the E-Rena. You're watching Husky basketball right here on SportsNetUSA.net. I'm Albert Robles, in for Dan Gadino. Joined with me now here for the second half, SID for your Huskies, Cerwin D. Haynes. Cerwin, what have you got for us here today?
Well, we got a steal right now and a layup and basket. So nice early
Great
offense.
steal there by Cameron Williams.
Cameron Williams is 6 foot, but he moves well. He's quick, seems to have some lead guard skills and some good athleticism. If you're going to be only 6 foot, you got to be able to have some speed and be able to pester the ball handlers. So far, Williams seemed like he had some ability to do that, Albert.
So here's the other Ortiz for Porterville, guarded by July O'Keefe. Patterson off the glass, rebounded by East LA, fought for.
They'll call it jump ball. They'll go to Huskies. That was good late defense there by Wilson to kind of close off the easy layup attempt. So Albert, we wait for the inbound. Huskies, the 1 and 2, which is a bit of an uncharacteristic slow start, have some struggle shooting the ball early on in the season, but right now they're at over 48%. That's going to be a foul on Porterville.
And so foul charge to number 2, Akiva Shorts. The second personal foul, first team foul here.
Not a lot of free throws taken in that first half.
Yeah, very few trips to the charity stripe there in that first half. Brandon Wilson gets it in for 2.
Brandon Wilson listed at, I believe, 6'6". He plays bigger. Plays like a forward.
Shorts gets past Cameron Williams, gets it over to Ortiz. Finds a Marcus Allen, back over to Elijah Gomez. Shot clock winding down. Allen puts it up, and a whistle.
It's going to be on Melvin. He kind of hip bumped him a bit as he was trying to go straight up. The refs caught it.
Yeah, so foul indeed charged to Gregory Melvin. That's going to put DeMarcus Allen to the line for 2.
Well, Melvin should probably just trust the fact that he can kind of go vertical. Didn't really need to put a body on him.
So DeMarcus sinks his first shot. And a substitution here for East LA. Hassan Huey checks in.
Both free throws are good.
And Allen hits the second. So back in for Porterville, number 1, Justin Sabater.
See, Hassan Huey didn't get a lot of playing time last year. It's good to see him getting more burn here.
So Melvin there on the far corner finds Brandon Wilson over to the near corner to July O'Keefe. Drives it in. Finds Godfrey, spins around to Amari Thomas. Unable to put up a shot, but a foul.
Clearly jumped on his back, piggyback style.
So foul charge to Amari Thomas, and Godfrey goes to the free throw line.
Godfrey used a good quick spin move to get inside the paint there.
Just off the back end of the rim, no good.
Huskies with a 10-point lead with 18:03 left in the second half. 37-27, second free throw is good.
Godfrey goes 1 for 2.
Notice the Huskies have been full court pressing a lot, Albert, in this game.
So here's Gomez, guarded by Melvin. It's a big height differential there between those two players. Ortiz guarded by O'Teeth, dishes it over to Shorts. Shorts far corner, tries to find a lane, over to Thomas. In and out, rebounded by Wilson.
It's a good dish off there by Porterville. Just couldn't convert the short bunny.
Huey over to O'Keefe. Just misses.
Wilson just mistimed his jump on the offensive rebound, half position, just mistimed his jump and couldn't come down with the ball. So the Pirates will have it.
Yeah, so offensive rebound deflected off of East LA, turns it over to the Pirates. Gomez takes it all the way, rebounded by Godfrey.
Looks like Godfrey might have got a piece of that too, Albert.
Godfrey to Huey, guarded by Gomez. Back out to Godfrey, puts it up for 3.
Splash.
Nothing but net.
Good two-man play there between him and Hassan Huey.
Gomez up past half court, guarded by Deshaun Ortiz. Akiva Shorts gets past Huey. And a turnover and a foul.
Coach Mosley yelling to his team, do not let the ball handler split there.
Substitution, Amari Thomas in now.
Huskies got to wall off that inside drive from the perimeter when the ball handler, particularly a guard, tries to penetrate.
And Javian Langston in now for East LA.
Huskies are a team of a bunch of 6'4", 6'5", to 6'9", 8, 6'9" guys. So they got a decent range of height, but they also got a lot of switchability. Got guys who are similar heights but could do different things on the court.
That's one thing that I noticed during warm-ups today. A lot of height compared to last season. DeMarcus Allen just misses. Rebounded by Godfrey. Hassan Huey gets it over to Deshaun. Far corner to Huey.
There's going to be an offensive foul there. It looks like probably going to Wilson.
Mosley trying to make a case, but I don't think he's going to make it. So foul charge to number 33, Brandon Wilson.
Referee's telling him that Wilson kind of threw his elbow backward and maybe caught the Porterville player in the head. Huskies pressuring, and they get the ball on the turnover. How about that, Albert?
So ball rolled out on Porterville.
Huskies utilizing the full court press heavily in this game. Made it work there. No inbound.
So Deshaun inbounds over to Godfrey. In the face of Thomas for 2.
Godfrey, 6'8", 205 from Pacifica Christian. Corona Del Mar. Looks like he's got the height and the length to be able to play down low for the Huskies.
Keep it short, guarded by Hassan Huey here.
The bank is not open there. No good. Huskies rebound.
Found Sabater. Had an easy open shot, but doesn't come down with it.
And Godfrey draws a foul on Porterville.
So that'll be charged to Justin Sabater.
Notice also in this game, Porterville were able to get their points whenever they were able to successfully pass on the interior, those little inside drop passes in the paint to get them an easier shot at the basket. Huskies look like they're doing a much better job so far of trying to wall that off.
Here's Wilson. Drives it in, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by DeMarcus Allen. Huey on Allen, over to Shorts. Shorts to Patterson. Patterson puts it up, rolls off the rim.
He just blew that one.
Rebounded by
open.
Huey. Huey making a quick break. Out to Godfrey. Godfrey drives it in, puts it up. Just misses. Godfrey with the rebound.
No
and
good,
a whistle.
but a foul. Good hustle on the offensive boards there by the Huskies. Get themselves extra chance, and they'll go to the line for it.
So another foul on Justin Sabater. Sends Dylan Godfrey to the line for 2.
Rebounding, particularly offensive rebound, is a hallmark of Coach Mosley's teams.
Godfrey hits the first.
Last year, he had the luxury of having J.T. Langston down low, who's now at Ryder. Also got himself a three-pointer over the summer. Showed it off.
Porterville with the substitution, so Amari Thomas coming in for Sabater. And Godfrey misses the second.
But
little cheeky play there.
Calhoun got to the ball first, was fading out of bounds, so did the old
Threw it
playground.
right off of Porterville's leg.
So good hustle and smart hustle. Smart move there by Calhoun to save the possession. It's one way for a team to beat you is to be able to keep getting possessions off of turnovers and particularly offensive rebounds. So one bit of tonic for a team that's not shooting well. Get yourself more chances. So you see head coach Dr. Elliott Walker for women's volleyball. Got a big game tomorrow up at Santa Barbara.
And another foul on DeMarcus Allen. Getting a little handsy there with some of the Husky players. So Huey will inbound. Huey over to Deshaun Ortiz, just misses it, gets his own shot. Just off again, Wilson with the rebound. Another fighting for it, Huey puts it up, no good. Calhoun
again.
And a foul.
About 4-point blank ranges at it. 4-point blank shots. Huskies couldn't get the ball to go down, but they kept at it, kept getting offensive rebounds, and now they're going to go to the line as Porterville can't be happy with what they see. They call timeout, Albert.
Yeah, so that foul charged to DeMarcus Allen and forces a Porterville timeout. So Porterville going to try to get a little get-right timeout here, try to improve some of the mental mistakes that they've just been making. It's simple ones, too, just, don't get handsy.
Don't get handsy.
Like, if you get too handsy, going to get the whistle every time, and that's consistent whistles that the refs have been blowing tonight.
You see the head referee doing the hugging.
Yep.
They're not giving bear hugs. They're just saying a little too clingy, a little too clutchy. But part of the issue I see is that we were just talking about the Huskies' range of height. They do look bigger out on the court than Porterville does. They're using their physicality and size, too, as an advantage as the Huskies have opened up a 17-point lead here in the second half, 44-27.
So that whistle does bring the Pirate timeout to a close. 14:47 left here in the second.
To the point of the rebounds, Huskies now enjoy a 15 rebound edge over the Pirates, 31-16. 12 offensive rebounds. And I got to think at least 6 or 7 of those maybe might have been had in that last possession.
Absolutely. And they've been very aggressive fighting for those offensive boards as Jeremiah Calhoun goes to the line.
Front rim bounced off, no good. We see a couple of ELAC softball players coming in as their season's about 2 months away from starting.
And Calhoun sinks to second, so goes 1 for 2 there at the line. 45-27 in favor of your Huskies. DeMarcus Allen gets past Wilson, and a steal. So Huskies trying to slow down the pace here a little bit off that quick breakaway. Deshaun Ortiz gets it over to Huey. Near corner, deep throw shot from Ortiz is good for 3.
Switched it from the corner. The Huskies were smart not to try to force the ball up court on that turnover. A couple times in the first half, they tried to force fast break attempts and turn the ball over on sloppy passing. So they recollected themselves, and they got an open 3 ball, switched it from the corner.
Here's Akiva Shorts, guarded by Huey. Spin move, tries to drive it in, and a foul.
It's going to be on the floor. 48-27 with 14 minutes left even.
So foul charge to Deshaun Ortiz. And we get some more substitutions here. So now on the floor for East LA, Shamar Morrow and Esteban Mann. DeMarcus Allen drives it in, off the rim, rebounded by Jeremiah Calhoun. Calhoun finds Mann. Mann over to Morrow on the near side. Morrow drives in, up for 2.
Interesting to see how Morrow is utilized this season. We've seen him do some lead ball handling in the first half.
So first points of the game for Morrow. Had some earlier attempts, but to no avail. Finally gets on the score sheet.
Seemed like he was maybe playing a little too fast in that first half.
So Huey limping a little bit, a little slow to move.
He was giving the Huskies some good minutes at lead guard.
So Cameron Williams comes in for him.
Williams is
Akiva Shorts.
And a kerfuffle.
Pass broken up by Williams.
Kind of a gang tackle between Huskies and the Pirates at the far sideline, and the refs feel that the Huskies stepped out with the ball. Of course, Mosley doesn't agree. It feels like he seems being punished by a good defensive effort to cause that near turnover.
A little hard to see from our angle just quite how it went down. Shot clock.
Excellent defense by Williams there. Couldn't even let Porterville get into their offensive set late in the shot clock.
Yeah, he got his hand on that ball there, sent it out of bounds, but the shot clock had already gone off, so violation there on Porterville makes it Husky ball.
A bit of a late arriving crowd tonight, given that it's a Friday rush hour, but crowds come in. Also got some student athletes come in to join the action.
So here's Williams, guarded by Gomez. Gets it out to Calhoun, spin move. Puts it up, in and out. Rebounded, and goes out of bounds.
Good
Porterville ball.
Good pass idea, but it just went through the hands of Mann. But again, you're seeing the Huskies just dominating the boards here. It's not just the front court players, it's the back court players as well.
Raven Ortiz gets it over to Gomez.
Pack mentality going after the boards.
Gomez guarded by Morrow. Gets it out to Raven Ortiz. Gomez kicks it out to number 12, Jesse Freeman. Shoots for 2, rebounded by East LA.
All right, Morrow assists on that rebound, if there's such a thing as assist on the rebound, but then the turnover down under Porterville's basket. Aggressiveness there. It looks like maybe sloppy ball handling, but the foul's going to be called on ELAC.
So foul charge to Calhoun. That's his first personal foul.
This is one of those games you see, it feels like the Huskies are just maybe content with grinding Porterville down into pepper or salt. Oh, what a
Pass stolen by Williams. Gets it over to Mann. Finds Calhoun. To the near side is Williams. Drives it in. Goes for the dunk off the rim.
You know, I had a feeling Williams was going to try and do something spectacular because he's been feeling it. He's had a couple excellent defensive plays there, but he didn't quite get the air he wanted on that dunk as he got rejected by the side of the rim.
And it was
another
a
steal.
attempt.
Another almost steal by Williams.
Quick to get his hands on the ball, but not so fast to stop his momentum as he just sends himself out of bounds. So 11:50 left here in the second. Huskies lead Porterville 50-27. And Raven Ortiz will inbound, guarded by Mann. Over to Gomez and a whistle.
Yeah, a little too handsy, as you were talking about earlier with Porterville. This time was O'Keefe getting a little handsy there.
Yeah, foul charge to July O'Keefe. It's his second foul.
Being that it's so early in the season, there's still a lot to learn about this season's team. Well, of course, this is our first time getting an up close and personal look at the Huskies.
Yeah, still very early in the season. You kind of learn how everyone communicates, get that feel and connection for your teammates.
How about Morrow steal on the near sideline? He's going
Morrow
to take it
making
himself.
moves, puts it up off the glass, rebounded.
He draws the foul.
So first personal foul for Elijah Gomez sends Shamar Morrow to the line.
With the success of Last Chance U, Mosley was doing it. Coach Mosley was doing it before, but particularly with the exposure of Last Chance U, he's been able to recruit or get the attention of more high caliber athletes. And Shamar Morrow fits that bill. You can see the way he moves around the court that he is a high level athlete. Of course, you still have to get such players to play your system and fit into your system as the Huskies cause another turnover, or is the ball going to Porterville? Nope, the Huskies.
So the ball was off of Porterville as they had pass was deflected off of them, goes out of bounds. So will be East LA ball. 52-27.
One way to keep
Man
the
with
team
the ball,
from scoring.
drives it in, goes up for 2, just off the rim, rebounded by Gomez.
One way to keep the opposing team from scoring, keep them in their half of the court.
That's one way to do it. It is effective. Caleb Salazar here. Morrow knocked it away.
It's been about good, maybe 3 minutes we've seeing Porterville on the offensive side of the court.
Here's Freeman, gets it over to Patterson. Back over to Freeman, guarded by O'Keefe. Morrow trying to get hands on the ball, almost stolen away by Calhoun.
This reminds me of the 2019-2020 team, who at times were able to just cause a lot of pressure by just challenging the dribble of every ball handler.
So shot clock winding down. Thomas finds Freeman. Freeman shoots. Air ball recovered by Cofield. Cofield with a little screen there. Morrow making moves, lays it in.
See that
nice little finger roll there.
That lankiness, that smoothness that he moves around the court. And another steal for the Huskies.
That was Cofield breaking away the pass to Patterson.
And O'Keefe with the little flipper rolls around and down and back down and in. Huskies with a 29-point lead now, Albert, on defensive pressure.
Gomez guarded by Shamar Morrow. double team there. A little action from July O'Keefe. Patterson out to Amari Thomas. Broken up by Mann. Somehow Porterville keeps it alive. That's Freeman into Patterson. Over to Gomez, in for 2.
A good interior pass there by number 35, Owen Patterson. They did more of that in the first half. The Huskies, though, with their pressure defense.
Morrow banks it in.
You're seeing now Morrow being able to get to the rim whenever he wants. Another steal.
Jeremiah
Calhoun by himself.
And an easy layup off the glass for Jeremiah Calhoun.
60-29, 31-point lead now for the Huskies to really just open up the proverbial can of you-know-what in this second half.
And you made a comment to me, during halftime, that was a little bit of a low-scoring game. But now East LA opening it up here, taking all the shots.
Calling all the shots.
Gomez gets it over to Salazar. Just misses. Patterson with the rebound and a foul.
In this run, I mean, the Huskies' physicality has been overwhelming, but in this run right now that the Huskies are enjoying, they have got a little lucky in that Porterville has missed a few open shots from 3, a couple wide open shots from 3, a couple of close bunnies inside the basket, some inside G's that Porterville's missed. So that's helped the Huskies' cause in their run.
Now, even though we've made some comments on the height advantage that East LA seems to have, I don't think that that's really been a big factor in how aggressive East LA has been. Like, they've simply just been outplaying Porterville on the floor.
Indeed, indeed. Particularly defensively, seems like they've realized that they can put a lot of pressure on the ball handling. That full-court press is really paying dividends right now this second half.
So 30-point lead with Patterson taking his second shot. And he sinks to second. So 29-point lead for East LA. As Cofield will inbound. On the floor are Huey, Calhoun, Beal, and O'Keefe.
9:03 left.
So here's Huey, guarded by Shorts, gets it over to Beal. Tries to drive in, take it himself, spin move off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Cofield. Tries to get the putback 2 and is denied. And another foul on Justin Sabater will send Cofield to the line. If you're looking at the live score, it is a little bit inaccurate, as it says Gottfried's currently on the floor, but that is inaccurate. It is Cofield currently on the floor. Everyone else is accurate. For the Pirates, it is Sabater, Shorts, Ortiz, Allen, and Gorman. Ortiz able to inbound it to Sabater, hands it off to Shorts. Shorts guarded by Huey. Seems to be moving a little bit better since he came off the floor, wincing a little bit. Out to Gorman. Gorman loses control, stolen by Calhoun, over to Huey. Puts it up, goes for the alley-oop, but couldn't quite come down with it. Cofield goes down.
Thankfully, he's back up on his feet, but the Huskies playing 4-on-5. Another steal. How many
Raven
steals
Ortiz
has
kicks it out to the near corner to Sabater. Goes for 3 off the rim, rebounded by Allen, puts it in for 2.
Huskies went for the Showtime play, couldn't quite come down with the dunk on the alley.
It looked good, but the timing was off. Huey with the
floater
step
there.
back floating shot.
A couple of brothers on this team talking about ELAC Cofield, whose brother Corey Cofield played last year. And then you have Javion Langston, who's the brother of JT Langston.
So foul on Baker Beal. It's his first personal foul.
Some more wholesale substitutions here for the Huskies with a 30-point lead. Allows Mosley to go deeper into his bench.
7:38 left here in the second half. 30-point lead for East LA as Raven Ortiz goes to the charity stripe.
Missed the front end of runner one. Calhoun the rebound. I feel like Calhoun's, his nose just seems to be everywhere.
Huey gets it out to Calhoun.
Nice little spin move inside. Just couldn't get the right angle on the banker.
Yeah, Melvin had the right idea. Timing was just off. Gorman driving in. Kicks it out to Allen. Over to Ortiz. Tries to go for a three. No good. Rebounded by Thiombane. And again, apologies if I've butchered that. Huey for two.
We'll forgive you, Albert. Sadie Thiombane.
Thiombane, okay.
We'll go with that.
It's like I felt like I was close enough. But of course, like, you know, I always want to try to show the players respect, make sure I got their name right.
Of course.
It's Raven Ortiz. Kicks it out to Amari Thomas, and a foul.
It's an interesting way to call a timeout, but the coach.
So timeout actually called no foul.
Yeah, Porterville called timeout. They're going to call full timeout. We're looking at the stats for this one. Huskies shooting 47, a little bit better than 47%, 5 of 10 from downtown. You know, Coach Mosley, his teams are not teams that are usually prevalent on three-point shooting. He doesn't structure his offense that way, prefer structuring his offense to let guys get as many high percentage shots as possible. Only 7 of 13 from the line. But again, you're looking at turnovers. Huskies only have 12 versus Porterville's 22. And Huskies basically been ripping Porterville every left and right with that pressure. Also with Calhoun, who got to see how many steals he has.
Extra aggressive.
Yes.
Thanks, Ralph. Appreciate it. Where'd you go?
Leading scorers so far for the Huskies, Brandon Wilson has 13, and Dylan Godfrey has 12. The rest are kind of a balanced effort. Shamar Morrow, 8, Gregory Melvin, 8, Cameron Williams with 6. As Coach Drum is telling me to give him his space as he's working the, the scoreboard here.
Mm-hmm. So Thomas here.
Broadcasters need their space too, Drum.
Gets it out to Ortiz, back to Thomas. Thomas for a three, off the rim, rebounded by Calhoun. Manages to stay in bounds. Over to Huey.
Right now, probably thinking that
Calhoun for three, just off the rim. Recovered by Gorman.
He had time to kind of set himself a bit better for that shot. There was nobody near him.
Here's Gorman, is out on the far corner. Double team gets it out to Thomas. Thomas to Ortiz, back over to Freeman. Thiombane almost tipped it away. Freeman takes a shot for three, sinks it.
Finally, 3 for Porterville. Huskies done such a good job with denying offense. Melvin takes a 3, misses, gets his own rebound, put back up, and good.
Always like to see those offensive rebounds lead to direct points.
You know, even last year with Melvin, I thought he was 6'7", but I always felt that his size, he played bigger than most of the guys on the court. Interesting to see what he does with his size this season.
Here's Thomas, kicks it out to Raven Ortiz. Over to Gorman. He shoots it for himself, just off the rim, rebounded by Melvin. Huey making moves, kicks it up to Thielman in the far corner. Lays it up, just misses.
And the Huskies try to
looks like
the ball out of bounds.
Looks like it just went off of Ryan Ellis.
Yeah. So we got 4:38 left, counting with the Huskies with a 31-point lead.
Huey on Gomez.
Huey
able to break it away.
And he gets the turnover. Oh, he gets the turnover. So excellent hustle by Huey.
Yeah, so it looks like, so no foul like I said, but that was off of Gomez thanks to the aggressive play there by Hassan Huey.
Looks like with the Coach Mosley's shorter guards that he wants them to set the tone defensively by challenging the dribble and really hitting the floor, scraping for steals, disrupting the opponent from getting into their offense.
Shamar Morrow, guarded by Ortiz, gets it out to Huey. Drives it in, puts it up.
Around the rim.
Around the rim and
around the world,
down it goes.
Down it goes. Like somebody flushed it. So 69-36 with 3:51 left, second half.
Ortiz gets it in to Patterson. Patterson kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas shoots. Just misses. Patterson unable to get the rebound. It's Melvin who recovers.
Melvin tried to dribble through or around or past Porterville player there. Tried to dribble past Elijah Gomez. Instead, draws a foul on Gomez.
So foul charged to Porterville.
Take a break. We have breaking the action for free throws. Mentioned that women's volleyball, can't say it enough. Congratulations for the first time making in program history, making the state playoffs. They will go to Santa Barbara City College tomorrow to play at 6.
The number 17 seed.
Now the game is being streamed. It looks like I see a sort of link online. The game is being streamed on Huddle, but it is a paid subscription. So just so you guys know, if you want to watch the game, you got to fork over. It looks like about $6.50 or $7 to watch the game.
Here's Gomez guarded by Shamar Morrow. Backcourt violation as the pass from Gomez takes Ortiz back to the Huskies side of the court.
And as you also got to credit Huey a bit because he was pressuring the Porterville on the receipt of the pass, kind of forced him out further than where he wanted to receive that pass.
So here's Morrow. Kicks it out to Melvin. Drives it in. Spins around. Patterson puts it in.
You saw maybe a few people were disappointed that Melvin didn't shoot that 3 off that nice pass from Morrow, but instead he used the drive to get to the rim. Easy shot, lay-in.
Ellis playing some good defense here on Ortiz. Ortiz breaks past him, lays it in for 2.
And the foul looks like it's going to be called on Ryan Ellis.
Yeah, so foul on Ryan Ellis.
Ellis, freshman, wing freshman out of Notre Dame. Gets the and one. So it's 72-30. Should be 39.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Coach Drum on the ball there. No pun intended, Drum.
What?
So here's Huey, gets it over to Morrow. Morrow guarded by Ortiz, drives it in, kicks it out
Knocked out
to
of bounds.
Man.
Was knocked out of bounds by Porterville.
Was trying to find man. He couldn't quite get open. Porterville all over it.
Speaking of football, big bowl game. First time in many years. ELAC will host a bowl game Saturday after Thanksgiving.
That'll be the Patriotic Bowl live from Weingart Stadium. That'll be on sportsnetusa.net.
2 p.m. Saturday. Hopefully the time doesn't change again. Looking to our left, a celebrity has graced us with his presence, Deshaun Heiler. Those of you who remember him from the 2019-2020 season, also the first season of last year's youth basketball. Heiler's doing very well for himself post-Husky days, so it's always good to see him.
Man hits his first free throw and knocks down his second. So 74-39 East LA.
One of the things about a game like this, which
Gomez able to maintain possession, gets it into Patterson, goes for the layup, unable to do so, gets the putback jumper.
a good second effort there by Patterson to get the ball back on the offensive board.
From the near corner, Calhoun for three.
Rattles it in.
That's an official's timeout.
What are they pointing at? Is there a wet spot on the floor, or?
Yeah, it's a small little wet spot. He'll clean that up
He'll
himself.
clean himself, yeah. Chris, Event Tech, is making his way over somewhat, I can't say expeditiously. He's not really rushing over. Referee might be done by time Chris gets
he doesn't
there.
want to slip either. You got to be careful.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Oh, Chris just looked it over and said, okay, so no, he's going to take it. He's going to wipe the spot again. After the referee already did most of the work, Chris.
Little jokes here at the scoreboard table.
Scoreboard said the referees are out of timeouts.
Ortiz inbounds to Gomez. Got it by Thiombane. Back over to Ortiz. Morrow in his face. Ortiz kicks it out to Gorman. Spins around Ellis.
No good, but the foul.
Draws the foul.
So interesting to see that. Now we've seen Mosley in the past utilize press defenses. He's used traps. He's used half court. But to me, it's interesting to see him go almost exclusively full court press in this game.
So it's Gorman who takes a trip to the line.
Gets 1 out of 2. 77-42 at 1:51 left.
Man inbounds to Morrow, guarded by Gomez. 1:45 and counting left here in the second half. Great inbound pass to Mann.
Gets the end one.
Underhanded layup and draws the foul.
Got the ball in good position. Was able to kind of use his body to clear out space. Got the reverse to go down and got hit. So what kind of started out as a low-scoring game, is particularly for both teams, what was it, 33-25 at halftime? Huskies now with over 40 points in the second half. Doing it mostly on the defensive end, Albert. Using defense to turning into offense.
Here's Raven Ortiz. Deflected by Ellis, but goes out of bounds. That'll stay Porterville ball.
A good job by the Huskies to kind of stay vertical as they challenge that shot, so they'll end up getting hit with a foul. There's Chris again. Now this time he's on it now. He's mopping up the wet spot.
So it's not very often, sir, but today we do have the comments turned on for today's stream. We got somebody watching from Argentina who fell in love with East LA from watching Last Chance U.
That's awesome. You know, we've been getting a lot of love since the series from people overseas, and we want to thank everybody who's been showing us love from Argentina, Canada, oh my goodness, Australia. I can't even tell you how many how much love we've been getting from Australia. We have people visiting us who come into town from Australia that has made East LA College a tour stop. As still a couple of emails have gotten this fall from people who coming into town want to stop by campus. Fortunately, we haven't been able to accommodate everybody, depending on the dates and times. But yeah, we're just so thrilled and thankful for all the attention, particularly the overseas attention, that this program helped put ELAC on the map internationally.
And if you watch closely in a few episodes of season 2, you can spot me in the background.
Oh yeah,
I'm around there somewhere.
can't let Dan have all the shine,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he did get an episode featured on him. So he's only fair to let you.
That's actually one episode where you can see me.
Okay, so
you can see me explaining some stuff to Dan.
Oh, so you kind of siphoned off his spotlight there.
A little bit. Little bit.
Well, I'm sure Dan wouldn't mind. Dan doesn't mind.
He does not mind at all.
No.
Like he's always he's always been of like, this isn't about me. Like I don't need this.
No, he's always very unselfish, very supportive, very unselfish of the program, and still, know that hopefully that we can get Dan back at some point this season somehow. We miss you, Dan, on the mic here. Huskies missed both free throws. However, there's a violation, and man will get one more. Looks like the violation was on Porterville. So 80-42, this one's pretty much academic with 50 seconds left, or 50.1 left. Rimmed out, so basically missed all
So the
three.
redo, no good. There's Raven Ortiz, guarded heavily by man, dishes it in to Elijah Gomez, feeds it out to Ortiz, back over to Gomez. Out to Gorman, winds it in, tries to inbound a pass to Gomez, who steps out of bounds and turns it over.
Going on 30 seconds left in this one. Bombay brings the ball up. Plus he's going to run a play because the shot clock is a second or two short of the game clock.
Man with the jumper.
And with 15 seconds left, see if Porterville will try for another score or just let them. Oh, they're still playing. They're still trying to run their offense.
Kicks it out to Gomez, just off the backboard.
And that'll be it. They're going to.
So here's Cofield with
With
the
the dunk at the
authoritative
buzzer.
dunk at the buzzer. Yep, they counted it. It was in time. I was looking at the board just to see if he was going to do it.
I guess he wanted the Huskies to double up the score. And with that dunk they do is they take this one 84-42.
And so a great
Great
win
second
here
half.
for East LA, and a dominating second half for East LA. Gets their first win at home. They'll go 2-2 on the season so far. And for the Pirates, that'll be their third loss of the season, so they'll be 2-3.
Huskies got another weekend tournament coming up. They'll be off for a little bit. They'll have about 2 weeks off before the Riverside tournament at Riverside City College, which is the weekend of December 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Well, that week, I should say.
Yeah, so
And-
first week of December, they'll head out to Riverside City College for the Riverside tournament. They'll face San Bernardino Valley and Mount San Jacinto.
And then the host Riverside.
And then they'll host Riverside after that. First home game after that tournament will be on December 14th versus the Fullerton College Hornets.
The defending state champions, the team that the Huskies lost to in the state semifinals last season. So you know the Huskies got a bullet next to that one. We're going to have to keep a bullet on that one because that'll also be our next home broadcast, right, Albert?
I believe so. I'd have to double check the schedule. I don't see why not. But that will be a game to watch nonetheless and see how that plays out because you know it's going to be contentious.
Oh, definitely contentious. And you know that Coach Mosley probably wanted to get Fullerton on the schedule. They did go down and play Fullerton in the regular season last year, I believe. So this is one of these non-conference things where Coach Mosley's kind of getting the alternate year home and home type of deal. So big game, guys. So that's Thursday, December 14th at 6 p.m. I know everyone will be probably in holiday mode, holiday shopping, but that is a huge game. Hopefully everybody listening who's in the area can come out. Hopefully the 10 will be somewhat fixed, or at least some sort of viable route through downtown will be fixed by then. So that's Thursday the 14th at 6 p.m. That's a 6 p.m. tip-off.
And so we want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to follow all ELAC sports. We have football coming up next weekend. We have
Volleyball tomorrow.
Hopefully more volleyball.
Hopefully more volleyball.
If they're able to come back with a win and have our next game at home. And, of course, December 14th, right here, we should have Huskies versus the Hornets.
Well, I think I booked Ed to have the game, so we should.
He hasn't told. Yeah, he's only sent me November so far. Hasn't sent me
Okay.
December just yet, but I should know soon enough. I'm pretty sure we'd want to cover that game. We want to thank you for watching. It was a excellent second half and an excellent finish for your Huskies here today. I want to thank you for watching. I'm Albert Robles. That's Cerwin D. Haynes. For Ed Ford, you've been watching Husky basketball right here on SportsNetUSA.net.
Peace.